Hello, Boundless citizens. How time flies. It's been another fortnight or so, and here I come with episode number 9. And yet again, Mrs. Star finds herself involved. She's constantly in need of rock for all the people she helps through her Experience Valley. There was the host event I covered in episode 7, and I'm sure the future farm will continue playing its part here. But on top of that, we also have the Rock Fest now. It's a sovereign world opened by Mrs. Star to provide a place to gather rock and more. She doesn't mind, you see, if you go there to fulfill your own needs for any resource. But should you find time and will to go there to collect rock, or don't mind parting with rock you collect on the side of your mining there, you can then donate it all or some of it to Experience Valley. Okay, so as a reminder, that's how you get there. TNT Central, Lutheran Hub then, and straight to Phantom of the Opera portal. There is a direct portal from TNT main hub as well. It's on the upper row just above where Lutheran portal is. Once in the Phantom of the Opera hub, you find the newly opened Rock Fest portal. As you can see, there is Miss Star's Discord here, should you need to contact her. And if you are interested in getting your own crafting house in the Experience Valley, she will definitely sort you out. Anyways, here we are. The Rock Fest Sovereign, which is a rugged world, so no atmosphere protection needed. Let's see. There is a prize here and some numbers on the wall. I suppose there is a lottery in the end of every group rock farming and you can win an item like this diamond grapple, which is forged with all the essentials as you can see here. Oh right, I should have started here I guess. All the info here about how it all works. The giveaway for participants of group farming. And you can also get your own locker. A few guys, as you can see, already have.
One is your locker, the other is a garbage dump in the Philippines. Can you tell which is which?
And that must be the end of plotted area and where you can dig in. Also, when you look around, there are more corridors here, forking out there, and a lot of spots where the wall is left out and one can start digging. So, in case there is a group farming going on, each player can start in a different spot and dig in different direction, so not to get in each other's way. So yeah, a well thought over mining spot for group events, but you shouldn't be shy to pop in on your own if you have time and no one else is around. That reminded me about my own rock digging on my Sovereign. I have been building up my little kingdom for almost 2 years now, would you believe? There is always a building site somewhere though. Until now I mostly worked on surface, terraformed some slopes or took a few layers of dirt on top, maybe dug a small cellar here and there. Last week I sunk my teeth in rock for the first time, really, on my home world. I had to clear some space inside the mountain, 12 by 12 plots roughly and 2 plots high. It may look to you like a new project, but it is actually a continuation of what I showed in the last episode. If I leave this way and down the stairs, across the water, voila, I'm in front of the lake build you have already seen. There is progress of course, I finished the central piece and the glass path to it on top of water. And if I jump from the bridge here, you will see that I also added the central part with water flowing from holes in walls. I'm moving forward with this one, and even though a bit of burnout slowed me down a bit, I kept a steady pace, and this work in progress is ever slowly moving towards completion. So, adding all the freshly dug out rock to what I got from previous terraforming around my town, as limited as it was, I ended up with quite a lot of spare material. And I decided to donate it to Mrs. Star's Experience Valley. There had been some reorganizing first, to place it in a new temporary beacon under one of my less used alts, who didn't have any reclaim open. Say hello to Governor.
Tubio.
Then it was just a matter of packing it in, moving to Phantom of the Opera, finding a spot near Experience Valley where I would be able to place another temporary beacon, where I could get all that rock in chests for Mrs. Star pretty quickly. Not that much rock, just below 150k, so it wasn't a snooze fest to have it moved. I deleted the beacon eventually, then Mrs. Star placed a campfire to have it all in her reclaim soon. Great teamwork. All that digging I did prepared space for a part of my lake project that requires a lot of white. And even though I had some white stone, including refined and decorative, also brick and marble, and even white decorative gravel, I still needed more. So I bought some, I crafted some, and still needed another few thousands. And that's when, very timely, a Bling World arrived with white rock and trunk on it. So there I went.
Up he went.
In the end, I went there twice. First time I focused on getting rock. I mined low to get some nice ores and gems in the process. So take a look at my final count here. Not huge numbers of resources, but really satisfying. If you remember, these are just bonus drops from rock hunting. My second trip I wanted a few smart stacks of white wood. I did some more rock searching as well to fill up my inventory, and again I got some bonus drops of gold, silver, coal, ruby and blink. Happy days. You won't see much of all that white material I mined used in my project just yet, not in this video. But next episode should reveal way more of the planned whiteness. Now, pay attention to that corner of my inventory from my last trip. Yes, I was getting seams in white and weird yellow mostly, and that's because I decided to get two birds with one stone here and work towards my other project, the underground of the Explorer's Temple. The temple stands nicely and has been for a while now. Even though it needs finishing touches here and there inside, mostly work in progress forever, remember? The underground planned to go with it didn't materialize quite yet. So in the ground digging frenzy I got from the mountain clearing over the lake, I also dived under the temple and started making corridors, like a mole. And to be true, I spent more time checking coordinates to make two entrances lead to a meeting point, which happened to be a nicer sizable cave. Less digging, more planning. Anyways, the idea is to create sort of catacombs here. Hence the fossil collection in weird yellow metamorphic rock. I got some clear meta rock blocks as well for the walls and floor, etc. and the seam bits will go in there to create nice morbid atmosphere. Alright, enough about me. I started with Mrs. Star and it's time to circle back to her place to see the bounce house now. Mrs. Star had been building it for a while and it was finished last weekend. Now open to the public. She made a video actually showing some visitors. There's a link in the description if you haven't seen it yet. There was no one else apart from Mrs. Star when I popped in, but there it is, my visit. Believe me, it's such fun and surprisingly distressing thing to do. Good when a miner's or builder's burnout gets you. And I found a perfect song to put in background for this footage here. You wouldn't believe how it's called. So, there we go. There is more to the place than just stress bouncing. You will find interesting spots all around, including this slide, some nice dark rooms with plants providing a light show, dad jokes and signs hidden around, trivia on different topics. Call in to check the place and find all the curiosities yourself. Just remember, the place is only 85% safe. You have been warned. And I must admit it, the 15% got me once and I have been defeated. With that optimistic thought, I am ready to wrap up. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Join our small but tight and ever-growing family here on Zen Gamer channel. I will see you in the next one soon enough. Remember to stay boundless.